Good morning. Thank you all for coming. I'm State Representative Mike Marron from the 104th District, which includes parts of Vermilion and Champaign counties. With me this morning, I have my senator, Senator Paul Faraci from the 52nd Senate District, and some locals representing the three largest communities in the 104th District. I have Tim Dudley, the Executive Director of Vermilion Advantage, John Brown, President of the Village of Savoy, and Scott Eisenhower, the Village Administrator for the Village of Rantoul. We're here this morning to talk about three appropriations bills that I filed, House Bill 2199, 2200, and 2201, that would fund three major infrastructure needs in my district. These projects are of major importance to economic development and the future growth of my three largest communities that I represent. I've always been a strong supporter of infrastructure, and I've been willing to cross the aisle and take tough votes to support infrastructure funding. With that record and the start of the budgeting process with Governor Pritzker's address last week, I believe it's a very opportune time to discuss these critically important projects. So up first, House Bill 2199 would fund the Curtis Road Interchange Project, a major east-west thoroughfare through the Village of Savoy. It would create an underpass crossing of the Canadian Railroad at Curtis Road. The Canadian Northern Railroad runs north and south, parallel to U.S. Route 45 through the village at the interchange of U.S. Route 45 and Curtis Road. During times of high rail traffic on the Canadian Northern Line, the village is split in two, with police and fire stations and healthcare facilities on the west side of the track, while a significant portion of the population lies on the east side of the track. The rail line could be a potential major impediment to first responders during an emergency and would add valuable time to any call for help on the east side of the track. The village has always had a visionary approach to the future, and the barrier created by the railroad creates a barrier between the business center of the community and some of the village's best resources. On the east side of the rail line lies access to the University of Illinois research facilities, renewable energy projects in the form of a solar farm, and access to affordable student housing. The Curtis Road project is on the top of the priority list for Champaign County economic development and is critical to the future growth of the Village of Savoy and that critical part of Champaign County.